started now. Everyone can hear you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I had an interesting follower on my page.
What do you...
I can't say it. I'll tell you.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
People. Hello.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. I can read you over here. Okay. So, who wants to recap what happened like 2 or 3 months ago?
Stuff. I have no clue.
I know
Nobody
exactly
wants
where
to recap what happened 2 or 3 months ago.
Sure, why not? I'll take a crack at it.
Okay. Hi, buddy. And Catawolf.
So we were, after the town we were in was taken over by, I have his name here somewhere.
Ventier or Vetner.
The Vinter.
Yeah, the Venter. We had a couple opportunities from Captain Sawyer how to proceed. We decided we were going to take some of the refugees to the main capital of this country on the continent and speak with the king about maybe getting help down here.
Okay.
And we decided to take the most straight route, which took us right through the swamp. We fought some rodents of unusual size. And when we made it to a clearing, some of the king's guard were marching back towards our village, or the original village, stopped us, said they had to take one of us hostages, or at least in custody as we went back. And so we gave him
The NPC.
yeah.
Her name is Mika, the halfling.
Yeah, Mika the Half. And that is where we ended.
Also, somebody swam for a long ass time.
Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
That was Draven.
Yes.
Yes, Draven swam. And Avar ate only bugs. And Essie did something, and Luna did something. And
Essie stayed positive through
there
this
we go.
entire ordeal.
Yeah. And Luna got through the ordeal, and that was it. And all of your items leveled up. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Apparently only left shift works on my computer. Great. So
Oh no.
I'm trying a new layout on my desk, and it'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are walking into the city.
Didn't we get escorted in by guards?
You guys were escorted to the edge of the city by
Okay.
the guards. Mika was taken into the city under custody. You guys have to talk with the city guard post to see the king and get Mika back.
Right. She was collateral for us not being bad or doing bad shit.
Sure. Put on some ambient noise. Anyway, so you guys are in pretty much a large camp around the actual city, which is like beyond the wall by about 100 feet or so. What do you guys do?
Well,
What time of day is it?
You went 3 days through the swamp, or actually more than 3. I'll just say it's about midday. It's about midday.
Okay. Do you guys think we need to go talk with the king first? So he stops that army that's marching for the city?
do you think do you think honestly he's gonna get there in time?
The way the captain put it, it seems less that it's get there in time and more how much damage they'll once there.
What? So the army already passed you on the way to the town you guys were at. I'm blanking on names already. But you guys can still seek the king, and they can send a bird out and hopefully stop.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause I think the fear was that the king. I swear I have a name for him somewhere.
So the place you were at was Tanmere. The
Yeah.
king.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Wow, that was a good one. King Lamarche III.
That would make sense. We're in Lamarche.
You guys are in Lamarche. The king is named Lamarche. It's another planet Vegeta, Prince Vegeta kind of thing.
It's King Lamarche the Third, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
From what Captain Sawyer said, it kind of sounded like the good king is a sort of scorched earth policy kind of guy.
Yes, I remember that.
Wreck it all and claim it for himself, so he'll have regency over more land.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's already his land, but he I think the way that it was described by Captain Sawyer is he probably would come in, murder and burn everything, and then set up the city again.
Yeah.
Ahead of you is a very long line to the city. City proper. Around that line is lots of bakers and what have you, who seem to be denied from entering the city. Or are just farmers trying to work the fields.
You think this is like one of those things where you think people are lining up to go somewhere, and then you get to the end and realize they're like at a bread cart?
Mm.
At a what?
A bread cart.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah, we think we're in line for the circus, but it's the concession stand.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Exactly.
Excuse me. She pokes somebody in the shoulder in front of them.
A person turns around. Oh, yeah.
What's the line for? Why is it so long?
Oh, we're trying to get into town. Seems like.
Why is there a line to get into town though?
Because they check your papers, and then they check you, and then they decide.
Papers?
Draven will fumble around in his satchel. Right. Captain gave us this. And it was that scroll that he had rolled up and handed to us.
Well, yeah, you gotta have papers to get in. I mean, not everyone can get into a fancy city like this.
But it's a city.
Yeah.
Nobody should be denied getting into one.
Well, you tell them up there.
Like I'll ever be heard, but I can try.
Mm-hmm. And so, are y'all waiting?
Yes.
Okay. The day goes by. It is nighttime. The line does not move. How do y'all prepare camp?
Well, the line did not move for the whole day we were there.
No. The line moved very, very slowly. You guys are still not at the front of the line, but at night the line is not going to move.
Does it look like putting our tent here will hold our place in line, or that we need to tent off the path and wake up super early?
Seems like people are just camping right there.
So
Like-
Black Friday.
Yes.
That's the way I picture it.
Oh, we could go hire a beggar to keep our place in line for us and go camp somewhere nicer.
I reckon this is still under the King's Guard's watch as far as larger
Nope.
crimes.
So, I'll say this. No one cares about cutting in line, but everyone cares about cutting in line. So, like, the guards don't care, but everyone else does.
Okay.
I'll just plop my stuff right here so I can at least hold our place in line and stuff like that. I'll just camp out right here.
Well, when in La Marche, and Avar will.
Do as the
Let down.
Martians do.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone will have to roll a constitution if they're staying in line.
Save or just check?
Save, I guess.
There we go.
Okay. Wildly different. Essie and Draven, you're perfectly fine. Just sleeping on a rock. Or a bedrock. Avar, you've having a hard time, in Luna, you're having a hard time getting up in the morning and trying to move when the line finally does move.
I'm so stiff. Army crawl. It's so stiff.
Help you up. Come on.
Okay, the line moves. Again, very slowly. Over the day. You guys get up there. There is a guard of a dragonborn, a copper dragonborn, and a high elf sitting at the desk, per se, which is perched higher than you. The high elf, very elderly, with big round spectacles on her eyes. She goes, yes? No. Who's there? Who's next?
Yes. Hello. We're some of the survivors from Tanmere.
Tanmere. Hold on. She looks on her list. Tanmere. Oh. And she goes, she whispers, whoever's at front can roll perception. Perception.
That's me.
You can clearly hear and see her mouth. Get the guards. We need to put them in jail.
Before you call the guards, I'll have you know we were with the ones that fought to escape, and hand over the rolled up parchment from guy we saw on horseback.
Ah, okay. So she takes it and unrolls it and reads it with a magnifying glass. Oh, very peculiar, very. Okay, it looks like one of you have been taken in. What do you want to do in the city? What's your business?
First we'd like to clear our associate name, get her released, but we're also here to request aid from the king.
King. Not just anybody can see the king.
Well, how would we get an audience?
Apparently you've heard of Tanmere being in dire needs.
I assume you hand over the parchment from Sawyer as well.
Yes.
Okay. So she, again, takes it and reads it with a magnifying glass. It goes, oh. Hey, peculiar. Okay. Captain Sawyer, huh? Okay. Well. She hops down from her stool. You can tell that she has lost height with age.
She's a low elf.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it.
Anyway.
Just like Lord Foxbar, when he gets off he appears big, and then when he gets off the stool, he's like 3 foot high.
So she hops down and comes around and goes, okay, well, how many of you are there?
There's 4 of us, and then above game, are the refugees for the Temple of Soul still with us?
No, they have since diverted off.
Okay.
They made the right choice.
And then the couple with child that
They are with you.
Just the 3 of us are the ones associated with Captain Sawyer. The other 3 are refugees we helped.
There's 4 of us.
That's what I said. I said 4.
That's easy.
Sorry, slight emergency. My son just messed with my laptop and exited me out from the game thing.
No worries. Take your time.
Okay. So the couple with the kid are waiting their piece in line. They have to go in through customs, or a different kind of customs. You 3, or you 4, I should say, you 4. She hands a paper and goes, "Okay, you're granted entrance to the city for a week. With a week of shelter. And within that week, you may or may not see the king. And then after that, you are done with your business." And then she hands you a paper, and each of you have to sign.
I sign my name.
Yep. Sign my name. No trying to hide or anything like that.
Exactly.
I signed
Avar is only going to sign Avar. None of the title stuff.
And then you 4 are escorted into the city. Or really into a carriage into the city.
Were we given both parchments back?
Yes. So, you're in the city of LaMarche, the capital LaMarche of LaMarche. Really, it's just the capital. That's what they call it. And then it takes you about an hour of riding in a carriage to get to your shelter, quote unquote. It is a surprisingly nice place. It is a 2-bedroom, small house with a living room. And the guard, one of the Dragonborn, goes, "Okay, here's your house. You must turn in these keys at the end of the week, or we will come and find you."
Understood. And how would we go about getting an audience?
You'll be notified. And now you're there.
Well, I suppose we'll be here for a week. It was comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Dibs on the bed.
Wow.
The place does have furnishings. So, you are in a city for, I don't know how long. It's about midday the next day, or the next day from when you arrived. What do you guys do?
I need to go find a blacksmith or vendor of pointy things.
Okay.
That's right, the swamp ate your sword.
Yeah.
It did.
You think they have Nova Stratorak around here?
Nova Stratorak? That's funny. Okay, you need a blacksmith. Anybody else need anything?
Um, does this place have a kitchen?
It does, but there's no food.
I'll go out shopping for food.
Yeah, well, I'll join you.
Okay.
I think I have some bits of the tuna in my salt pouch.
Yeah, but we need other things to go with it.
It's probably bad by now.
You got any bugs left there, Avar?
Actually, yeah, now you mention it.
Oh, by the way, Avar, you no longer have to eat bugs. How's that feel?
I'm really, really looking forward to something with not legs.
Like, well, I mean, a big juicy steak has legs.
You know what? Be fair, I probably don't want to eat any steak from Marshville.
Hmm.
That leaves Draven. Draven, are you wanting to do anything?
Aside from, accompanying the group wherever, I don't have a shopping list or anything, but I would like to see, or at least peruse, what temples are around.
Okay.
Because I think we got a list. There's one of Sol, one of Oratronus, the god of time, and the god of symmetry.
Right.
Yes, that was in Tanmere.
Right. So yeah, what ones are here in Lamash?
Okay, so do that. Everyone needs to go shopping. There are several shopping districts. However, some of them are blocked off by guards. For instance, you are not allowed in the higher up district to buy higher up things.
No
until
upper
you
class.
Yeah, no upper class. Until you meet with the king, and even then, who knows? You could be escorted in to meet the king and then escorted out, or however that meeting will end.
So even I wouldn't be able to go in yet. Darn. Oh well.
Most likely not. That's if you choose to reveal yourself to others.
Yeah.
So there is the lower district. It looks, I wouldn't say not too shabby, but you can tell that there's some low lives around, and that is very crowded.
Mm.
What are y'all shopping for?
Food.
Okay.
Groceries.
Groceries. You find groceries galore. I'm not gonna. I will say the fish is off the menu for right now.
Yeah, and bugs.
Perfectly fine with me.
I just meant there's no fish in the city.
Yeah.
Due to trade route being cut off.
Even with that giant lake, interesting.
Yeah, interesting that. But for regular food, you can find regular food. I will say for the week, 20 gold for regular food.
Oof.
Yeah,
10 gold apiece?
that would be 5 gold.
Okay.
I can chip it 5 gold.
Thank you, dear.
I'll chip in some.
Any while you're going around, any rumors you want to hear or anything?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
There's got to be some juicy gossip.
I've heard the king's actually a lizard person.
Man. Investigation. Would be
Alright.
the roll.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Definitely suck. That's a big old 3.
You other two can roll as well. So not much. You just hear the rumblings of there's a war going on in Danmere and stuff, and glad I ain't here. That's it. They'll probably be gone and dealt with. Any kind of exotic shopping?
Are there... I doubt there are any, magic stores in the lower area.
There are a few.
Okay. I'm gonna check them out, see if they have any healing potions or anything of protection. I have an AC of 12.
Okay, give me a sec.
I'll go with.
Okay. You go into a shop called Black Flex, and there in the shop is a halfling. He goes, "Hi, welcome to Black Flex. I'm Ben Black Fleck." I can't even say it. Black Fleck.
Oh, did you buy Black Fleck or Black Flex?
Fleck, like flecking of a. There we go.
Okay.
What you need?
I am personally looking for something for protection.
Protection. What kind? Dang. You get lost, Luna.
Hey, where'd everybody go? Marco! Marco!
Do we hear this while we're in the...
No, she's lost. She is like Zorro and lost. Everyone turned left. She turned right.
Turned right.
So, he goes, protection. I have potion you can drink for a shield spell or mage armor. Or if you need healing, got some of those.
Okay. How much are the healing potions?
Healing potion is... Give me a sec.
As he refers to his cheat sheet.
Of course.
You got the price, and then you've got the foreigner tax.
Don't you hate the tax?
That'll be about 60 gold.
Okay.
For each.
All right. Thank you.
How much would you like?
Well, I mean, we just got into town, so I'm gonna be looking around, and I'll get back to you.
Well, I mean, I've got the best potions in the quarter, you know.
Well, I do not doubt that.
Okay.
I honestly believe we'll be back. Like I said, we just arrived. Just getting a lay of the land.
Arrived? Why, what you in town for? What kind of business?
Looks to Avar. Looks to Ben. Well, we come from out of town, and we wanted to speak with the king.
Oh, the king?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, everyone wants to speak to the king. They all want to speak their mind against the king.
Oh, I've
towards
heard
the king.
that. I've heard several things.
Okay.
While we were
Is
standing
he,
in line.
Is he not particularly liked?
The king? Well, I mean, he kind of looks around and goes, well, he's liked by, you know, her kind. And you see, like, you see Luna, like, pass by the window.
Marco! Marco!
Someone lose a dog.
Marco! Marco! Get quieter. Marco!
We just let her go.
I should
Well,
probably go get her.
You should.
Well, anyway, but yes, so, you know, people of the king's kind are fine, you know? And those who aren't.
And what are the king's kind?
Well, they're high elves, obviously. Where are you from? Like, Calamar?
You could say that.
Oh, well.
Draven turns slowly as he exits the door to go get Luna, but does not say anything.
Mm-hmm. So, yes. But, you know, who's the judge? He owns the land. We pay him for living on his land, I guess.
Of course.
Of course. Anyway, here's my card, and he like tosses like a very thick leaf kind of thing with his information about this store.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. And I'll see you later.
Yes. Have a wonderful day, Ben.
Thank you.
Before we go, could you recommend a blacksmith?
Blacksmith. Well, what kind of blacksmith? What kind of arms are you looking for?
Pointy things.
Well, okay. So just a regular blacksmith, eh?
I guess. Are there different kinds?
Well, I mean, everyone specializes around here. You know. I specialize in healing stuff. Or as much as I can. Others may specialize in armor, or shields, or swords, spears. You know. Everyone wants to be the best around here. At something.
All right. Who would you buy a sword from?
Well, I would say my list of names. Indra. She's a good blacksmith. She's just down the road, and she'll work on anything.
All right. I'll tell her Blackfleck sent me.
Awesome. Very well. Great when people spread the name.
Well, have a wonderful day, and we will be back later.
Okay. Draven.
Yes.
You
Turn
find-
around, see Draven gone. What the fuck?
You think we'd make some money if we found that dog Marco?
We might.
You find Aranel has accidentally walked into a temple.
Still
I
yelling.
slowly walked into
A
what?
temple. A temple.
Oh, okay. Marco!
Aranel.
Marco.
This,
Marco.
from the, I guess, decor, stonework, coloring, banners, and stuff, would I have any idea which deity this is to?
This is the god of symmetry.
Ah.
Everything is symmetrical. In
That's
her mirrors
the
everywhere.
kid. Temple for Death the Kid.
Draven will walk up to Aranel and be like, "Hey, we lost you back there for a minute."
There you are. Where you guys been? Been
They
looking for you.
They stopped into some store and talked to a halfling named Batfleck. I wasn't paying attention to his name.
Okay. I'm no longer lost.
Place is strange.
Maybe a little. Yeah.
Have you noticed how everything is the same on every side?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's interesting.
A hooded person walks up and goes, "Welcome. We don't get much newcomers in here."
Greetings, Draven Tidecrest.
Hello, Aranel.
I am Demeter of the God of Symmetry. What brings you in here?
Oh,
We getting
I got lost.
yeah, my friend was wandering about and kind of got turned around.
well, seems like the gods have favored you.
Sorry, Nina was playing with the balls. I couldn't hear.
So
Anyway.
this God of Symmetry, I mean, what do they stand for? Aside from
Well, you stand for equal parts of everything in the universe. Everything has an equal part. Much like there is good and there is evil. All is balance.
do you hold regular service here, or is
Well,
temp?
I wouldn't say regular service. It's more of a come as you go kind of thing around here. God is mysterious in that way. It's more of a you are compelled here, per se.
Just
And the God of Symmetry, I don't know, he or she, whichever, they seem to bring people around to pray for them or come up with ideas for the community or the world, really. There was a fellow way back who organized a soup kitchen which became much bigger than that. Because he saw all the hungry and needed to even it out.
Hungry gives purpose, balance.
Were you interested in joining?
I'm not sure yet. Still adjusting to not being on the sea. But I'll be sure to seek you out if I need more information.
Okay. Well, thank you for stopping by. And he'll go about his day readjusting the mirrors to perfectly light up the place as the sun moves.
shall we go rejoin the others?
Yeah, it's probably best before we get lost together.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at getting lost. We go back and try to find the other.
Okay, you do easily. It's not very far from each other.
There you are. Hello.
Hello, no longer lost. Yay!
You were lost?
Very.
Aranel, you do know none of our names are Marco, right?
What's
Yeah.
that? Where's the
part of
Avar?
It's part of the game, Marco Polo.
What is what?
Like one person goes Marco, and then the others say Polo after I say Marco. It's part of a swing game. But me and my family usually use it for when we get lost.
I never heard of the thing, but okay.
Well, this must
Okay,
be a
so then just
large
look
thing.
everything. It's usually more fun when you're swimming.
I don't know how to swim, but that's okay.
So shall we head home, or is there other things that we still need to do?
Well, we have groceries. We've been to the magic shop. Avar, you need to go find the lady for the swords.
Yeah, Indra.
Mm-hmm.
Not very far. You find it is Indra's blacksmith shop. All these places are very simply named after their names because they all want to make a name for themselves within the city. If you kind of have like a tag, people tend to forget about you. Yeah, so the shop is, I wouldn't say clean, I wouldn't say very messy. It's just the right amount of mess. And out pops, when you go in, you ding the bell, and out pops a blue dragonborn. She is very tall, actually taller than you, Avar. And then and she goes, "Oh, hey, yeah, hi.
Hello.
Hi.
What can I help you with?"
We were told by Blackflex that you were probably the best swordsmith in the area.
She kind of like blushes at that on her blue scales and goes, "Oh, that him." Yes, I'm Indra. I can work on most things. What do you need?
I am in need of 2 swords.
2 swords. Oh, well. Any specialty to them?
I prefer to be quick on my feet, so nothing big and heavy. Something lighter, shorter.
Like scimitars? Do you know what scimitars are?
I've not heard of a scimitar. What is that?
She give me a sec. She goes to the back and pulls out a sword, and it's curved along the blade. Something like this. She hands it to
Avar,
you to try.
Avar will look over to Essie. They've got curved swords here.
I see
Curved
that.
swords.
Mm-hmm.
That's so cool.
Right?
Yeah. Not from around here?
No, this is my first time seeing craftsmanship like this.
Oh, thank you. Yes, scimitars are... Scimitars are plain in this area, kind of. Mostly used on horseback. Would you like that and maybe a dagger or something?
And if you had two of these, I'd absolutely take two of these. If you only have one of them, though,
I don't give these away. I make them special for people.
Oh, is this meant for someone else then?
Well, it's like a showcase. I show you the sword, and then we negotiate on how you want it to look. I'm trying to make a name for myself in here. If I give away bland swords, then nobody will care.
Oh, that makes sense. I would be, I would be honored to have two swords made like this.
Okay.
How much?
Oh, how much? Well, let me see real quick. Depends on how much you want, or how much design work or rubies and such.
What's the base price?
20 gold a piece is the base price.
Okay.
Somebody roll up. There's no praise in this. Is there craft in this?
No, there's no like craft thing.
Perception would be probably the best.
No, perception would be like it'd be maybe like insight to see if she's like upcharging, maybe persuasion for haggling.
Yes, roll insight, please.
No.
Oh, buddy. Oh.
Well, it seems like a good price. Whoever else is there can roll insight as well.
No. Oh, wait. Pets. There we go.
Okay, so for Aranel and Essie, you know that she's actually like charging less than normal.
Okay. That's actually a pretty good deal.
I know. I don't know why it took so long for you to figure that out.
You know, I was looking at the craftsmanship. Can you blame me?
So, would you like anything extra on the sword? Your name, or the name of whoever you want to kill, or
I don't think there's enough space on the sword for every name.
Okay, well,
Do you have like a pattern book?
a pattern book? Just
You wouldn't the poor woman.
would you like the hilt to have like some kind of head on it or something? Most people, for scimitars, most people like to put a lion head. I don't know why.
What's a lion?
A
put-
big cat. Big
You
cat.
could put bugs on it.
No.
That
Avar
would be
just
exotic, though. It would
it'd certainly be yours. Avar just staring down at Essie.
Avar looks at you like you've got two heads that are getting mounted on scimitars.
Don't look at me that way. We just spent a week together traveling, and yeah, thought you liked bugs.
I mean, they are kind of tasty.
You did scarf them down like they were nothing. Of course, with your size, you had to eat a lot.
The poor dragonborn is like. Well, whatever suits your fancy. I will not let you order anything unless you pick something unique.
Okay, so Avar is going to. Avar has like a parchment thing. He's gonna like try to just sort of sketch out his family crest.
Okay. And that is.
So it's gonna be a. So it would be a shield. Now, since there's not gonna be color on it, it's gonna be like a shield, sort of like a 3-pointed shield that has 2 tiers that go down, and then a symbol of a. Oh, where was that? I actually did think about this. 3 spears, sort of crossing at their midsection.
3 spears?
Yeah. So, like, one's like vertical, then one's sort of off 15 degrees, and another's off 15 degrees in the other direction.
Okay. Very well. Would you like them on both swords?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can do that for you. 20 gold. You buy from me only. And from Bim. For healing. Or, well, 20 gold each, so that would be 40 gold. If you can afford it.
40 gold?
40 gold, yes.
Do you need some help, Avar? You are without sweat.
I can count.
I didn't say you couldn't count. I was asking if you needed help with the money. Do you have enough?
I can count my money. I was taught how to do that.
Hands 20 gold to her.
Now I've got 40 gold.
Now you only have to pay 20 gold.
Well, I figure she like points to Essie and goes, well, I figure you'd be ordering something with the bug theme, right? Yeah?
Yeah, totally. But I don't use I don't use swords.
You don't...
I could use a dagger, though.
You could use
One
a
with
dagger.
a scarab on it would be so pretty.
Okay.
How much, love?
That'd be 18 gold.
Okay.
Perfect.
Avar just absolutely staring daggers into Essie's head.
Avar's still counting out 40 gold.
Oh.
200 copper or something.
No. Avar's not the Avar doesn't walk around like with a giant bag of pennies. Hey, I'm not paying a traffic fine.
We're not paying the parking meter.
Okay. And anybody else want anything unique from the weapon shop?
Nothing that I can think of.
Okay. You have your spear, so that's pretty good. Aranel, do you want anything from the weapon shop?
Sure. I can go for a dagger.
What kind of dagger?
What kind is there?
Well, we have regular daggers that stab, but you needed a design on the dagger. What kind of design?
Hmm. Can you do a lily or a rose?
Yes. Would you like both or one?
Yeah, I'll do both.
A bouquet on the hilt of a dagger. Very well.
How much would that be?
That'll be 15 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
I hand over the 15 gold.
There we go. Very good business. Thank you. Come back and... Well, the 2 daggers will be easy. About 2 days.
Okay.
4 days for the swords. 4 to 5 days for the swords.
So a week?
Yes.
39, 40.
Very good. Yes, she scrapes the gold. I trust you. You counted. I trust you counted.
And I would like the dagger to be like easily concealed and go on the thigh.
Oh. That'll be another 3 gold.
Okay, hand it over.
Okay. Very fine. So, you guys have shopped. You guys have food and placed your orders at the blacksmith. It is about nighttime now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys go back. Your house is still there. There's 2 bedrooms and a living room.
Put the groceries up.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody hear any rumors or anything?
There was
There's apparently a war going on in Tanmia.
What? You don't say.
less of a rumor and more I noticed while we were meat shopping. There were no fish available.
Interesting. Also noticed no high elves going. Nobody other than high elves going into the higher parts of town.
Just high elves?
Just high elves.
Well, that's interesting.
And while we...
Go
ahead. She looks at it.
While we were walking around, it's hard to say on that map, but that large lake, does it connect to the city proper?
It does connect through the city. There is a moat in the city on the north end. You guys are at the south end.
If we were to head towards that, I don't know if our shopping trip headed in that direction or not.
You couldn't get there.
Couldn't get there?
It is part of the upper district.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
Well, I was thinking while we were here, maybe take an odd job. We've got a week. And if the king tells us to, we can meet, well, we can meet. I could probably get into the high district, not a problem. I would need a change of clothes, but it wouldn't be a problem for me to get in.
It might be.
Well, if there's one thing I've learned about big cities, it's that the gods aren't really paid enough to care.
Agreed.
So an ad is going on right now. So talk amongst yourselves. Also, I have to set my headphones.
But whatever we do, we'll have to inform the gods where we intend to be should the king have an audience while we are doing these odd jobs.
Fair.
Feeling he is not one to wait.
Why are they called high elves?
There.
It's stifling because majority of nobility look down on, well, the high elves, majority of them look down on others, which is stupid and idiotic.
I agree. They all put their clothes on the same way. Some just use servants to help.
Exactly. Although that's usually quite stifling and awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Heaven forbid you breed with a human. Draven's gonna start drinking.
Are you okay, Draven?
Yeah, no issues, yeah.
Insight check.
You
Go ahead.
can. And then it's against your deception, Krokvar.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah, you're fine.
I mean, he's frustrated at situations, but he's fine nonetheless.
Okay.
Whatever's eating at him doesn't seem very deep-seated.
Okay.
Just a general, yeah, high elves suck kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Not liking the hierarchy. Yeah, without beating.
What are y'all having for dinner?
Well, what did we get?
I don't know. Whatever shopping you did. Pretty much, there was no fish to be seen. At least in this market. You guys probably got regular supplies. Or whatever.
Chicken, beef, pork, veggies, fruits, grains, rice, bread.
I heard brains.
We are
and sleepy
eating well
drums.
tonight. Brains.
Yes.
Pork.
Whatever Avar wants to cook, I guess.
Yes. No bugs.
Avar,
Probably.
roll performance.
Can I assist?
Sure. But assist only
Gives
an
advantage. Y'all need to remove your curses. That's all I gotta say.
Avar is dead tired and he makes porridge. But like porridge with like nice stuff around it. Like a salad and fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Still better than the grill we had on the ship on the way to Tanmere.
Better than the bugs.
Yeah, you keep talking like you.
It's true. So that night, guess what happens?
Yay, dreams!
It's dream sequence time.
So we're sleeping girls and boys? Girls in
There-
one room, boys in the other?
There is one big ass bed in each room.
That's fine.
Draven's taking the couch. He slept on in the bow of ships.
Cuddles! Just kidding.
I mean, the girls have slept in the same room before, so.
Avar already called dibs on a bed.
Avar gets the fancy bed to himself. Who wants to go first?
Well, nobody speak up at once. I will.
Okay. What did you have?
The staff. I had to stay positive for. Had to stay positive for a week.
Okay, well, short and easy. So, the next one. Once that person, the unnamed girl that you've been following in your dreams, once she felt that she could gain no further enlightenment from the road of creation, which is the road of positivity, that person changed tack and embarked upon the perilous road of annihilation. Where once she had created beautiful art, now she put libraries and museums to the torch. Where once she had healed, now she harms. She did these things not out of malice or evil, but because she truly believed directly experiencing these forces was the only way in which one could come to illumination. Began a feud. It is known that she challenged many of the monks of the temple, and she defeated them easily in battle. And then it soon began to. The other half of the temple began following her ways in the brutal way. And the dream ends. So, to surmise, For 1 week, you must be a force of destruction and entropy, thoroughly throwing yourself into the negative. The goal is to understand the destructive aspects of nature and existence, not debased wallowing in wanton slaughter and ruin. So not crazy into like. Just
So if
killing
I were
everyone.
so if I were going to like the Temple of Symmetry, I would unbalance the symmetry.
Somewhat, yes.
Tilt all of the mirrors.
Yes, that's where my brain went.
Again, not going towards. Yes, destruction, but not wanton destruction or wanton destruction. Okay. Who's next?
Crab Rangoon destruction.
But you must be doom gloom all the time for a week.
Oh, I figured that's what it was.
Who's next?
I will not do that before the king.
I volunteer to be.
Okay, the horn. Second one. A ranger served in the scouted forces of the king. Thoroughly, he was merely a low-ranking soldier in his king's army. He fell in love with the king's daughter, as you knew. Oh, I'm reading the wrong section. He was after losing his squad to the mountain. He decided to become a mercenary rather than go back and be a failure in front of the king's eyes. Looked on. Now, however, he was looked on as little more than a dog that might turn on its master at any moment. Mercenaries were disliked at best in the Elven army, and in the presence of the person was tolerated only because of his skill and renown. He had won from the incident with the orcs in the mountain. Though he was sneered at by most officers. 3 years into his tour as a mercenary, the person was patrolled deep in the heart of an inhabited region of the forest. There, a huge section of ground collapsed inward, revealing a subterranean cavern out of which boiled thousands of drow, which are dark elves, and arachnoid spiders. Surrounded and cut off from hope. Any hope of escape. He rose his trumpet, the horn you have now, to his lips and blew a clear blast. Much to his surprise, not only was the answer called, it was answered in force. A brigade of elf mages had been training in the region and was able to help him out. What that means is you are required to travel through. I hate these. You are required to travel to a drow den. Once there, you must spend a day fasting and in prayer of the elvish god, thinking of the former owner of the horn, and sending him aid he needed. So basically, you have to go to a drow den and be there without causing harm and get harmed yourself. Or without getting harmed yourself.
With Essie on the path of... Got it. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically, in this world, dark elves are like evil elves. Yeah.
So not Underdark, just bad elves.
Well, they are Underdark. They are under the ground.
Boy.
And you don't know much about them because you were a royal. Didn't really care about them.
They're the lowest elves.
Sorry, you need a key file.
Sorry, give us a minute.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So in terms of elevation, you've got the wood elves because they're up in the trees, right? And then you've got the high elves. And then
The high elves have
the
the
other
noses.
elves.
You got the lower elves, which are the dark elves. You got the ones that live under the ground.
Yeah, the lowest elves.
Right. Then the wood elves, which are the ground elves, you know, that live on the ground in the trees. And the high elves, which probably live amongst the clouds, for all I know.
Probably think they do.
They probably think they do.
What do you think the king's castle's so tall?
Maybe he's compensating for something.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
With their pretentious noses looking down on everyone.
Avar is going to pray to the Golden Fork. Please don't make me eat more bugs. Please don't make me eat more bugs.
Watch it
Also,
be.
please help me cook better.
Watch it be only vegetables for a week.
Only things that have come from the dirt, which includes drow.
And bugs. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. I think he'd rather starve than eat more bugs.
Yeah. How would a high elf do the Nazim line? What's hold on? Let me make sure. Let me see. I've actually got the Nazim line. Hold on.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm not dying. I promise I'm not dying.
So what would a really pretentious high elf sound like?
Talk through their nose.
Well, you'll learn soon.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Anyway, the boy is better now.
Okay.
So, who's next?
Avar,
I'll go.
you were playing to the
Avar.
fort gods.
Praying to the fort gods. I heard that part. I have my headphones in, so I heard. The prayer. I opened the wrong thing.
So the last that I have is that the guy I'm dreaming about, who I've named Dick Dangerous, Dick Dangerous and the Destroyed. Oh, I didn't pick a. I need a synonym for cave that starts with a D.
Den.
Den, there you go. Dick Dangerous and the Destroyed Den.
Okay. I got you. So, he is saved from the den of destroyedness. He travels back home. He has lost almost everything in the collapse of the mine. He doesn't really feel like eating anything. Much rather not eating bugs. He loses everything, essentially. He is on the streets, and he resorts to eating small animals. Small animals could be anything that would be roaming the streets of a city. Neat.
I can work with that.
Mm-hmm. Luna is saying ROUS's.
I have to go back and get some ROUS steaks. I like to imagine everyone else has like these vividly painted dreams, and Avar's is like a comic book, like one of the comic
graphic
book,
novels.
YouTube videos. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm fresh out of ideas sometimes.
It's just a graphic novel. It's a manga that he reads backwards.
Well, mainly because I'll reveal the curtain here is some of your weapons come from a book called The Weapons of Legacy, which is already written thick, like novels about each weapon. So I'm kind of summing up And then for like yours, Avar, and the Notch Spear, or well, the Notch Spear is also new, but I kind of have to make it up on the spot.
No, I think your storytelling's great. I just think Avar, with an intelligence of 8, doesn't get vivid dreams.
Oh, so he sees it in comic book form?
Yes.
He sees it in Miles Morales form.
It's like panel 1.
Yeah.
Panel 2.
Yeah, one of those crappy like YouTube comic things where they like zoom in on one panel, zoom out, zoom in on the next panel, zoom out.
I hate them. Okay, and then Krokvar.
Yee.
Draven quest with your Notch Spear. That is also keep nothing small around a baby toddler.
Yes.
Second thing. Yes, you can have that. You can have that. That's fine. Okay. Sorry. Sorry.
You're fine.
So, you did the swimming bit.
Yeah. Yes.
Second bit. Okay. Long ago. You don't know how long ago, but you can tell. A long time ago. Ravages of tremendous fiendish sharks destroyed the legendary city of Chlordatha, a city underneath the water ran by merfolk and tritons. The Sahuagin summoned a creature of the black dust of the infernal plains to try and take care of this. At the city's last stand, its ruler and founder, the Triton hero, I hate that. A Triton hero. I'm not going to say this name because this name is stupid as hell. The name they put down is Oceanid. And I'm like, you guys couldn't come up with a better name than just Ocean Ned.
Ocean Ned! The Adventures of Ocean Ned!
Exactly. Exactly. He held the Notch Spear into battle against the great shark fiend, a giant demon shark. The clash lasted for 3 tides, 3 days. In the end, the shark swallowed the hero whole, even as the Triton spear pierced its gullet and killed it. The monster's carcass, along with the body of the king and his weapon, were cast into the deepest rift of the ocean, the bottom of which not even the Tritons dared to go. So, what that means is, alone, just you, are required to engage a demon dire shark in combat to the death, using only the spear. Survival is not necessary to succeed.
Hey, your weapon leveled up. Too bad you're dead.
Well, I mean, if you have a resurrection spell, I guess that's the goal.
That's fair.
funny how it tagged that on of you don't have to survive to succeed in this. But yeah, that is your goal, is to fight a demon dire shark.
Awfully landlocked for me to find one of those.
Well, they could have legs, since they're demonic.
They're land sharks! Candygram.
I will say, it's either that or fight a Sharknado.
Have fun!
We will come up with something if we can't. That street shark.
Fight a card shark.
For those who
A
don't
loan
know,
shark?
Krokvar posted in our chat the gif of the street sharks.
Jawsome.
Joss! Is everyone good with what they know what they have to do for the next level of weapon?
Yeah.
At least two of us need to become public menaces.
Yes, hi. We're gonna be tornadoes together.
Okay. Good. All of you wake up. Kind of. Some of you in a sweat. Some of you like, eh. And one of you doom and gloom. How do you prepare for the day?
Draven will start his day off with a tall glass of ale
Okay.
as everybody's waking up and, I assume, preparing some sort of breakfast.
Can we make a better breakfast this morning, Avar?
I can try to make something better for you guys.
Well, you need assistance this time.
No.
All right, I leave you to it.
Okay. Not. Oh, wait, that's persuasion. I'm sorry.
Ah.
Persuasion.
We just subtract 2 from it.
Very well, it's 20, which is still very nice. It is a very nice breakfast.
So I don't know if it was because I slept on the couch or being in the city, so far away from the sea. I had another dream.
You too. I had mine.
Oh, so I wasn't the.
Nah.
Were there any sharks in yours?
There was destruction, but no sharks. You had dreams of sharks?
Yeah. Big ones. Destroyed a whole city. Wiped out an entire race.
I'm sorry. Excuse me?
But to be fair, the city was saved.
Yeah. It was merfolk. It wasn't. It was underwater.
Oh, I was thinking on the land. Did a shark come on the land and destroyed an entire city?
And people attacking the city summoned a great. I can only describe it as a demon shark for one last push. And, yeah, the person wielding the spear is now in my possession. Self-swallowed. Did kill the shark.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to do this alone, right?
Did.
You have to do this alone? That's absolutely crazy.
I don't know if I have. That's what he did.
That's
He
fair.
turned out by a shark and floating somewhere in the darkest depths.
Hmm.
But that's what the ale's for.
Well, at least you won't have to go on a path of destruction. For a week.
Avar has taken his food out and is put it on the a little bit away from the porch and is waiting to see if something tries to get it.
I will flip a coin. It's a raccoon.
What is the AC of a raccoon?
Well, you don't know.
Is it 19?
That raccoon be squashed.
You killed a raccoon.
Thunk.
Are you on the front of the house?
Yes, Avar is not thinking too much about this.
Poor Caspian.
That's awesome.
Continue your conversation.
Yeah, in the background of the conversation that's going on, Avar has now a raccoon and is trying to prepare the raccoon. Since it didn't specify the raccoon had to be raw.
No, it does not have to be raw. You can cook.
Essie, you said destruction?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, burnt raccoon probably smells terrible, right?
I'm flipping a coin. Okay, it is burnt. You did not undercook it. So you do not get sick. But it does not taste good at all.
Coughing up a hairball later.
Mm.
No one notices, by the way.
Yeah.
Avar might try to enter the conversation. I think, but maybe,
Are you good?
yeah.
If you need to go out there.
Do you leave the room?
Yep, to get the hair off my tongue.
Throw up.
I've heard of hair of the dog, but damn.
So as you leave, you kind of run into a guard. And you go past the guard and go throw up. The guard comes up, goes, "It's time." And that is where we'll end it.
Okay.
It's time to see the king.
Good. He didn't wait till it was day 5.
Right? It's like, fuck.
Hey, how was the session? How was it?
A lot of fun. Getting back
That
in
was
our
great.
groove.
Yep.
Marco.
That was awesome. That poor woman.
That poor dog.
I did that.
We'll
I
find
hope,
Marco. That's the side quest.
I
Find
hope,
Marco.
I hope Avar does not find Marco, because then he'd eat him.
I now have to get a dog or a cat and call it Marco.
All right now, grieving.
Keep it
Avar
away from Avar.
Avar would eat him. Avar would 100% eat it. Come on now.
Pets are friends, not food.
That's a shark line. Have you seen a shark?
Shark bait.
So, I hope everyone enjoyed it.
Oh, it was a lot
Especially
of fun.
those on Twitch. I hope you all enjoyed listening to our ramblings.
Hi, chat.
Hi,
It
chat.
should be on YouTube
Hi,
tomorrow.
chat.
Hi, chat. And I should have be editing everything down. It's taking me forever to edit things down. I don't know why.
Oh, I get that one.
So we'll see about a Spotify / whatever else podcast we can do. Also, no game next week because next week will be hell. So the 23rd will be our next time.
Alrighty.
How's that sound
Cool.
for everybody?
Did you say the 23rd?
Huh?
Did you say the 23rd?
Yes, I did.
Thankfully, that one's
His
in.
birthday.
That's whose birthday? That's
Our
our son's birthday.
Aww.
Well, we're still gonna have D&D and what?
How old will he be?
It'd be 3.
He'll be 3.
He won't care. He honestly won't care. As long as he gets presents and cake, he will not care.
Yep.
Okay. See y'all around. I'm gonna send chat somebody somewhere.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Y'all have a good night.
Hi, chat. Y'all are awesome. Thank you.
Bye, chat. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Everybody.
So yeah.